Hello everyone, I'm back again. It's me, Draco. Guess you had figured it out. This is like sign language, Draco. Yeah. Um, so I'm here for another reaction, and I figured, I mentioned UP10TION in another video earlier, and I've never actually heard any of their music or seen any of their MVs or anything. I know of them, but I've never heard a single lyric. So I saw that they recently had something that came out, new MV called Destiny, like a week ago. So figured we watch it together. Okay? Cool. And okay, I want to go back just a little bit here because what was that dance move? Like right before that. Okay. Okay, yeah, it just looks like they're holding their butts. No. Okay, so we've got an umpire. Always good. Okay, I like his voice. Okay, I do like a lot of the transitions here. Huh, okay. Um, I liked that a lot. Wow. I gotta say, I wasn't necessarily expecting to like it that much. Because, again, this is a group that I've never really had anybody say, oh, yeah, you should definitely check them out. I don't. Now, again, maybe part of it is just the fact that the circles that I go in, they're so focused on girl groups, you know? And I get that. I get that I kind of seclude myself with people who like the same type of things that I like. And when I branch out, it's usually because there's some overlap. I haven't seen any overlap here. I've more just seen the name as I've read through like K-pop articles. I've been on like Omina and things like that and seen things about UP10TION. And so I am assuming, of course, how the name is pronounced. That's how it looks. But I've been wrong before, Aizwan. So, yeah. Blonde guy is who I'm immediately kind of vibing with. I like the guys who hit like the good falsetto. But anybody who just has a strong voice where they can confidently hit the notes that they're hitting, like that's what I like. It was a little rap heavy for me, but once it got into that like last third or so that was past the rap where they were just into it, I was loving that. That was amazing. The dance had some parts that were a little questionable, particularly toward the beginning, the grab your butt part. Why? Some of the moves were, I guess, just a little too dumbed down for what it seemed like needed to be going there. Others, they were very certain of what they were doing, but why that particular move was there, I don't really know. I could go through shot by shot and like talk about exactly why I thought this worked and this didn't, but ultimately like that one, like with the pauses with it where it just kind of slowed down there, that was really effective. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out more of these guys because as a first experience, that was like 9 out of 10. That's maybe the best new group that I've seen recently. And I know that they're not like new, but they're new to me, hence making them new. So yeah, I gotta say, I'm really glad that I started this channel because it is making me sort of branch out into more things. So if you have anything that you want me to watch, like clearly just because something is like something else that I don't like, because that was very, I guess, BTS in its style to me, with the heaviness of the kind of rapping and hip hop. But I don't know. I guess really they were more GOT7, right? Because BTS is like a lot more hip hop influenced to me. Maybe I just don't know what I'm talking about. But regardless, I liked this. So recommend some things to me. Like, I'm not going to say I'm going to do one of these every day or 2 of these as today had the case, but you know, I had some time. I've been writing postcards to people in Georgia to let them know, hey, you have a runoff election coming up. So if you live in Georgia or know anyone who does, make sure that they are registered to vote for the runoff election on January 5th. Make sure that they are voting for Warnock and Ossoff. And also David, somebody or other who's running for public association office or something. I don't know, I'm blanking on it right now because I'm tired. But he's another Democrat who's on the ticket. I am, of course, talking about Georgia the state, not Georgia the country. I think you can tell from my accent that I am not from anywhere over near there. Not that there's anything wrong with the Republic of Georgia, but the state of Georgia is what I'm near. So I have been helping out there by volunteering. And so yeah, vote for Warnock and Ossoff. Your early voting starts soon, I think in like a week. And then you get to have the joy of flipping the Senate. Because if you flip the Senate, then good things happen. And in 2020, good things need to happen. And since that election won't be until January 5th, well, good things might happen more in 2021. Okay? So I don't necessarily mean to go on a political diatribe, but again, I work in politics, so it's what I do. Feel free to ask questions about political stuff too. I'm happy to talk about it. I mostly work in local elections, not to be, down on like national and state level sort of things, but local elections are where things really matter. So if you've only ever focused on what's going on in the federal government, look closer to home. Because the federal government is not doing anything about the condition of your roads. They're not the ones who are making decisions about like where public funding is going for, like, okay, does this go to a park or does it go to, you know, the mayor's guest house or something? You'd be amazed what happens in budgets if people aren't watching. So if you're looking for something to do in 2020 that isn't just watching K-pop videos over and over again and watching all these reactions, if you want to make a difference, get involved in local politics. I promise there's things for you to do. You can make phone calls. You can go door to door with information. Sometimes you can just be a warm body in a room. And we can all do that. Because I'd rather do that than be a cold body, which is happening to 250,000 people. So, again, I don't want to be too political here, but I kind of can't help it. So, UP10TION. They're good, so I'm definitely going to check them out more. And again, give me recommendations. Tell me what other kind of things you want to hear. I've had a lot of people react to my secret number stuff so far, and I don't know that they have enough content for me to really do a lot on, particularly since, like, again, I like them, but I want more than that. I don't want to become a secret number reaction channel. I do also want other groups to release things soon, but in light of, you know, members of UP10TION having COVID, members of Everglow having COVID, Chungha having COVID, I feel like everybody that I talk about has gotten COVID, and if they need to shut everything down for a little while so that they can be safe, I would rather have that and rewatching things than I would to potentially lose some of my favorite artists. Right? So, wear a mask, wash your hands, keep your distance. That didn't go very well that time.